Hello everyone. Sorry about that. I was watching the entirety of Darude's Sandstorm. So, hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. I am Falcon, your DM, and welcome to Tabletop Tuesday. I know it's a little silly for me to be playing Dungeons & Dragons on literal video games day, but I didn't realize that it was video games day until I'd gotten home. Despite the fact that I didn't like so much plan a session today, we're still gonna be doing this. So, one thing real quick, chat. I need names. I need names. I need names. I need a name for an old man, a name for a young man, and some assorted villager names, maybe. Just go ahead and throw some of those in the chat. In case I don't get any, I have backup names, but I would like to hear from you. I would like to hear names from you, because you are my good viewers, and I love you a lot. All right, let's go ahead and bring in my players, who are currently just memeing.
Now, since eliminated the board that you stand.
Oops, I didn't mean to.
And change the name too, as I recall.
It's a Falcon world after
Yes,
all.
I'm here. Hello.
Greetings!
Oh my god.
Hi, how are you?
Okay.
No, my
After that
favorite for
chorus of
amusement
horrifying noises.
Yeah,
my
really.
favorite for amusement park rides is like the wave swinger cedar point, where it's like the swings that go around a circle and then it lifts you up and kind of tips back and forth.
Why are we
And makes
discussing
you
carnival
very-
rides?
Why
Because
not?
we
We
got in
started
weird
with-
directions when you
Okay,
weren't here.
So we were starting with songs, and then someone mentioned the song that never ends, and that went into It's a Small World, which went into Disney, which went into theme park rides, which went into roller coasters, which
Dang, you remember all that? I'm impressed.
Mm.
I
don't even
frequently have to
remember
go,
what we were
how did I
talking
end up on this train of thought? Oh yeah!
Yes, I'm with you on that.
You see, I just don't
Okay.
remember.
Well, is everyone here? Fine.
That's
I
all the
suppose.
I'm not here.
If I have to be.
I'm here.
Mentally, I've checked it out.
You will
On
have
vacation.
fun, damn it!
Physically, I'm here. Mentally, I'm in the jungle. Fists full
It's
of wild
Welcome to the
geckos.
jungle.
Is it the Jungle Cruise?
Where the fuck are you gonna cruise in a jungle? You're on land, idiot.
On the river. That runs through the jungle.
Can we have a jungle river cruise, Falcon?
No, we
Of,
don't.
of which you have a skipper who makes really bad puns.
Mm-mm. Nope.
So I would be the skipper.
None of this is real.
Oh no, it is.
No, but
You go
I
to
would be the
Disney,
metaphorical
it's real.
skipper.
There's no Disney in this world. Fuck you.
Disney is a lie.
That world. Okay, this
It's made
world.
up by the
Okay,
government
okay.
for money.
I will make that right then.
You can
I
tell
don't-
that
Is that
Zir
your
doesn't sing. She
I'm
may
not
be
gonna
a,
let ya.
a talking animal
Like
creature,
Taco.
but
Like Taco, Minato has an impossible character arc.
There's no way you can make this real happen. You can't. Sorry. It's never gonna occur. Okay. Are you? are
so
you?
D&D.
Yeah. Are you minors? You absolute children ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Mom.
I'm not underground.
So last we were in this world. You guys were in the city of Saintshaven. You had originally come here for your own various reasons, and then been trapped here when the rift appeared and shut down the entire valley. You guys were then, I guess, employed sort of by Lorelei, the lead scientist of a camp of scientists, who asked for your help in discovering the sources of on the planes of existence the rift connected to, and destroying them, thus destroying the rift. During this, you have ventured to several different planes of existence so far. I believe about 7 of them, maybe more. And the rift has started to destabilize somewhat, which means that every time you go through, you have a chance to get very sick. Due to this, you are now planning on perhaps trying to remedy that, and additionally responding to the note that arrived in the mail beseeching you for your assistance in Silver Hill, which is Mir's hometown. Last session, you guys, you went to the 9 Hells after your NPC friend V had a vision that something would come through and kill Lorelei, you tracked the chain devil from its from a landmark in V's dream back out to the material plane, killed it with a silvered sewing needle, and are now free to do as you please. What would you like to do?
I could hear the eye roll on silvered sewing needle there.
Yeah. It's a big eye roll, folks. It was... Yeah.
I actually didn't roll my eyes.
But
It
you
was,
meant
it was
to.
an audible eye roll.
So I guess we're probably going to leave the rift stable. Do we have are we going out to help Silverhill?
Yes.
Unless there's any reason you'd want to stay in the city.
It's nice and warm here.
Mir says that we should, let the scientists check on this and, make sure that we don't die or something going through the portal. And also, she'd like to go see what's going on at home.
Okay.
That's her plan, anyway.
Ever since the fight with the Chain Devil, and actually ever since you got that letter, Lorelei has been furiously writing, composing a sort of little booklet.
What's in that booklet? I want to know.
She's not done with it yet.
All right.
What are you doing at this exact moment?
I'm asking.
Are you guys gathering to leave? What?
I'm
Mir
giving
wants
out
to
free
talk to me a
hugs.
little.
Except the
And
free.
also probably giving free hugs to Arjan and Nivara. If
Of
they're
course.
still here. Because I've
Absolutely.
never figured out if they're still actually here.
Yeah, well, they can't leave.
Fair.
They're in their
Mir wants to
estate
chat
home.
with V some.
Sure.
They're around.
Wait,
First off,
so
when?
so
How?
everyone else
How
lives
did-
in the scientist camp, right?
Most people, yes.
So do I just kind of wander over from the Baldwin estate every once in a while, like, hey guys, how's it going?
Oh yeah, you live
I
there.
love it.
Oh,
I mean, yeah,
yeah.
I'd assume I live with them.
yeah. Then yeah, everybody else is in the scientist camp, and you're elsewhere most of the time.
Nice.
Aw.
So I walk up to V
Uh huh.
and place a hand on his shoulder.
There.
Also,
Look
Mir's chatting with V so she can translate if need be.
Looking at him in the eye,
Them.
them in the eye, and say, thank you. It was very valiant what you did back there.
They will sign in return that it was only what they needed to do.
Mir translates because I don't think Minato knows sign.
She does not.
No. Still, thank you. And then I walk away.
Okay. Mir.
Well. Is that she was asked, basically just spoke to me, was just like, so, Paladin? How? When? What? Tell me, I want to know.
So while you were gone for 3 weeks in the Halls of Light, V
3 weeks.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah, you guys were in there for 3 weeks. V
Okay,
kind of
we're
plundered the library at the Celestial Families Temple and read up on their favorite of the 3 deities, which is Ayla, because she is the fighter of them, and
She's the one
V
who does the
finds
punch
her to be kind of the closest to the icon that they wish they could represent. And I guess they say, in doing so, they entreated her aid. Because they didn't expect at all to have her sort of assist them when they shielded you, but they had been trying to see if they could do magic through glyphs, and it had just started working, so they guess that Ayla's taken notice.
Nice.
That just kind of
Mir
happened.
just, like, I'm not sure if Kenku can tear up, whether bird people have tear ducts, but Mir just like tears up and is like, I'm so proud of you. Look at you. You read and you found your patron and you found your place in the temple and She just like goes in for another hug.
Precious.
Her little
can't.
fledgling has learned to fly.
V is older than you.
That
Just so you
doesn't matter
know.
at all. Just FYI, everybody is Mir's fledgling in this. Anybody
Oh.
she's tried dying.
Temp is like
Brom,
probably
I'm sure is,
4
like-
times as old as you.
I have to
Yeah.
say, Brahm especially is probably way older, but that doesn't mean she doesn't consider you her little flock that she will take care of.
Mom is prime fledgling
I mean,
material.
Temp probably needs to be considered as a little flock that needs to be taken care of, to be honest.
That's fair, yeah.
So yeah, Mir explains the whole Silver Hill thing, the fact they're heading out soon. She asks, did you wish to accompany us, or are you going to remain here with Lorelei?
They're gonna stay here and help protect the camp. Because
Alright.
with you guys gone,
Um,
the only protection that the scientists have aside from the dome will be Carly, Leo, and V.
understandable. And then
We'll have a great day.
when we finish the whole rift thing, are you planning on staying here or staying out in the world, or have you not
They're
thought
not
about
certain.
it yet? Or...
They don't know. They don't know what the world's like. They did find a
True, true.
map, so that's interesting. And they realized there is a very big, large world,
There is indeed.
which they didn't
I
know
wonder
was
if
out there.
maybe... I have a friend back in Silver Hill, or I'm not sure if she's still there, but perhaps I could get into contact through her. Another paladin, one of Zai, who I know because Zai is, patron of travelers. Perhaps if you'd want a traveling companion, you might find one in her. She's actually the one who sorry, I changed her pronouns last minute. They're actually the one who taught me to do signs, so and communicate and whatnot. At the very least, I'll see if I can bring back a few of my favorite books from the temple. Maybe I can get a copy to bring back here. And... Yeah. You're
Sure,
just
yeah.
you're just so happy.
They do kind of have something in mind that they were thinking of doing, though.
Is that something you want to share, or not?
So they were originally captured by Drow. That's how they ended up sold to the sorcerer in the plane of Magma.
I kind of need to punch somebody.
They want to take those Drow out.
Shit.
Oh. Okay.
You just got metal up in here.
Basically.
No more. No more.
If Temp was here, he'd be all about that, but unfortunately, he's not in the vicinity.
But that's it. That's all their.
So
That's
sad.
their only really, like, thing that they're. Yeah, they'll go other places and stuff. Yeah,
Well,
they just have the one goal, really.
Of course, it is your choice where you go. I would only caution you that, your own safety and those around you, but should come before vengeance and all. Be safe.
They give you like a sort of a knowing smile. It's a little hard though.
Oh, and if you find any weird magic rocks, be very careful. I don't
they
want you
know.
getting your soul eaten.
Oh, that kind of magic rock. They it's kind of a yeah okay. They acknowledge that.
It's a long story. Yeah. Well, I'll ask at the temple if perhaps there's anything important to send along or anything helpful for new paladin of Ayla. And again, if I can put you in contact with Nasiri. Think think you might get along well.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, guess we'll be heading out soon, maybe? Take care and be safe, and
They
we'll
will.
hopefully see you again soon.
I mean, yeah, you'll see them when you come back to
Right,
Saintshaven,
of course. No, yeah, getting a little ahead of myself. Right. Well, we'll be heading off soon, then. She, goes in for another hug.
All right. Yeah.
You're just like, Kristen's now like a responsible adult. What do I do next? Mostly kidding. Anyway,
Temp wonders what a responsible adult is, just off in the distance.
Nivara will give you a look.
Guess other than that, just getting traveling supplies from Alexander's. Do we need horses? How far away from Saintshaven is Silver Hill? Did we ever decide that?
It's a distance. You have to go pretty much south to the south coast. And there it is. I mean, if you follow the east coast down all the way south.
I guess the main question is, would it make more sense to go by horse or by boat?
That is up to you guys.
Horse.
What's more accessible?
Probably horse.
Okay then.
I
To
would
get to
jokingly
anywhere-
suggest
horses, or
temp
does
drawn carriage,
Nivara
but I think
go
someone
that
would
way?
actually seriously consider that.
Pardon?
If it was brought up to an actual vote, Minato would go straight with the horse. Just no
Mhm.
questions asked.
Yeah, in order to reach any port that you could take a boat from, you would pretty much have to go almost to Silver Hill anyway. And you would have to travel along the coast, so through the Fencelin, and then, like, through a bunch more swampland and stuff.
So horses it is.
Mm-hmm.
Do we need to rent horses, or do scientists
Yeah.
have any, or does Nivara even have?
I don't know if there's horses in Silver. I mean,
I got it covered. For myself, at least.
oh, do ya?
I do.
Explain.
Hang on. Let me get my spell list.
You're gonna. Oh, are you? Oh, I see.
Yes.
Oh, that's what you're doing, huh?
Uh,
Okay. Well, for everyone who's not an
while
arcane,
because it's not opening.
you're what now?
It's gonna take a while because it's not opening, but you know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, I know what you're gonna do. Okay. Well, I think I do. For everyone who is not an arcanist, and that's all the rest of you. I mean, when I think about it, like everybody would have taken their horses with them out of the city.
Yep.
So there's like
Yeah?
no. Oh, well, I know there's 2 horses that exist because Aryan and Nivara rode those horses.
Only the people remaining, or
Can
the
we
other
get a cart?
would be like old useless ones or like baby ones.
Are you talking
I
about
was gonna say,
horses, JD?
could we get like?
I'm
we
sorry,
get,
did you
like,
just
some
call a
kind of-
horse old and useless?
JD.
Kind is what I'm saying.
My question was,
All
could we
horses
just
are
like
beautiful, JD.
get a cart or something that the horses could pull? Like
Probably,
in
yeah.
the front, we could put another few in the back, and Zackrow can do whatever Zackrow is doing.
Yeah, actually, you can probably do that. Yeah, there's carts for sure.
Guess we'll go ask if our horses are available and if they can pull a cart and such.
Yeah,
Or she'll ask Temp to ask Nivara because she's like, oh, new person. Like, I do not know. Hello, I'm awkward.
I feel like, you know, we'd all just, Arjan, Temp, and Navarro would all just come to the door at the same time.
yep.
She'd be like, Temp, I need to ask you something. Can you ask them something?
They're right here. You can ask them.
Right?
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
And she like leans over to Temp and says very quietly, "They won't make fun of my voice, will they?"
No, why would they?
I don't know. Some people do. It's me. Hello. I'm Mir. I'm the. You probably remember,
I remember
me from
you,
the
yes.
big house fire. We're going to leave town for a bit because the rift needs checking over, and we think there's something, or we've been told that there's something bad going on in Silver Hill, and we kind of need horses or something to get there. Do you have any or no in the area where we can find horses? Because I think most people took theirs home or took theirs with them when they left.
Navarra kind of, she looks a little amused by the fact that you're so nervous, and she goes, "So you want to borrow a horse, yeah?"
A couple maybe, and a cart, because I don't know how many you we have, I guess, 6 people that are going?
You can borrow a horse and carriage, it's not a problem. I don't remember how many horses it requires to pull a carriage.
2.
I was assuming
It's
2.
It's either 1 or 2. It's
seven
not
and a
3.
half.
2.
Alright.
They usually use 2 for, carriages and such. And...
Okay, yeah, we'll go with 2. Alright, yeah, they have the 2 horses that they rode before, and you guys can borrow them.
Thank you very much.
Well, you better take good care of them, you know.
We will.
Tim, I'm looking at you. You take good care of my horses.
Look, okay, what happened last time was an accident. I
I know.
thought we said we wouldn't
Mira.
talk about it anymore.
I'm not the one who mentioned it.
Should we, get feed from Alexander's, or do you have some we can put it in the
Swear.
back hold?
You punch a guy
To-
one time and he lights on
so-
fire and just,
Mir kind of looks at you oddly and continues on with the whole, what do we need to take care of the horses and make sure we have that covered business?
Yeah, she tells you there's pretty much, there's gear for them in the little stable around the eastern side of the house. So, or northern side, I suppose. So you can get what you need from the stable. Just try not to break anything, pretty much.
Okay.
And, try to
You're
return
like-
it all.
Stuff some of the feed into, like, the bag of holding so that it will, so that it won't weigh the horses down.
That's fair, alright, yeah.
So just insert your own comical image of her trying to stuff a large bag of feed into the bag of holding, but it's somehow managing.
Yeah, alright, sure, yeah. Alright, so, yep, you can go ahead and do that. You can take the horses. They are both mares. One of them is brown, one of them is gray. The brown one is called Strawberry. The gray one is Stormcloud. Guess whose is whose? No, seriously, guess.
This
Doesn't have a horse.
Strawberry definitely sounds like Archon's.
Ding ding.
Yep.
Stormcloud belongs to Nybara. So.
I don't know enough about these people.
So go ahead and just take care of
later.
them. Yep, go ahead.
Mir, kind of like takes a little handful of feed and offers it to them and tries to just be friendly to the horses.
Roll animal handling.
Oh boy.
Oh, you got.
That's what I was forgetting. I don't have my character sheet up. It's all professional.
Well, that's important.
Nah, you don't need character sheet. He says as he pulls up his.
Did you forget to?
No. I did it on purpose, clearly.
Oh good, animal handling is wisdom. I was afraid it might be charisma. 11?
I mean, these are pretty laid-back horses. Strawberry will
Mira's somewhat nervous because she doesn't see a lot of horses
and you are much shorter than
mules
this
and
horse.
goats and things. Yes.
So, Strawberry will go ahead and just, like, lip up the feed from your hand and just kind of snort at you. She doesn't seem particularly impressed. Hey, Luke, I would thank you never to post anything like that ever again in the chat for the rest of eternity.
No!
Please, never, ever again. Thanks.
Oh, Falcon.
Okay, that's cursed and I don't want to see it.
So I was thinking about getting into Homestuck.
Hey, burn yourself. Delete your account. Deactivate, my man. My guy, my dude, my pal.
Let me hit this with the...
I'm not playing it. I'm not playing the song out loud.
Way.
There we go.
Delete this. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah, that's true. Brom needs a horse.
Oh, that's true. Well,
Right along.
We're doing the cart.
you guys have a
so-
carriage.
Yeah. Okay.
So you can just
Just
ride
somebody
in the
who can
carriage.
like control the horse to drive, and someone. We don't have shotguns in this universe, so crossbow.
So yeah, who is proficient with land vehicles?
Oh, good question.
Oh dear.
I might. Nope.
Hang on, guys. We might get lucky here.
Minato
This
calls
is
for
us
livestock.
you're talking about.
No, go on. Are any of you proficient with land vehicles?
I'm finding
I'm
out.
not.
I'm getting there.
Go ahead and look it up. Go on, everyone.
I would
Right.
think that would be a basic skill. I mean, maybe proficient would be like a chase in like a Western movie when they're zipping in and out and people are jumping from horse to horse. But I mean, that's going to be something like a farmer's going to take a carriage into town to like fill it with, you know, supplies and go back out to the wilderness.
Yeah, I just want to know who is proficient, if anyone.
Not me.
Not me.
Please.
Not I.
I don't think so.
It says I'm okay with like air vehicles and not land vehicles.
That's what I thought.
I'm proficient in puns.
So that's no one. All right, who would like to drive?
Oh, I'm gonna take care of the horses. Make sure nothing bad happens.
All right, so you're driving, Temp.
Yep, might as well.
Alrighty.
No, the horses make
I'll sit.
What?
I was going
Besides-
to say shotgun,
Besides,
but I'm
I
like,
can
I'll
react quick if something happens.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Mira will
Okay.
sit up front next to you, but
Yeah, you guys can.
unless someone else wanted to. Unless
Yeah.
someone else wanted the passenger seat.
We
Nope.
will chat, and by chat I mean Temp will occasionally grunt as you're talking.
I will sit
Okay.
at the back of the carriage, keeping watch on our rear.
Okay.
And
Mira
I,
will crochet things in the front seat with her bow on her lap.
Sure thing. All right. Okay. Yeah, you guys can go ahead and load up. I'm just gonna assume that you have like food and shit because I don't care about that.
yeah.
I did say that I went to Alexander's for like traveling supplies or whatnot.
Yeah. That's fine.
So
I'm just gonna always assume that you have traveling supplies because I don't give a shit about it. Unless you're in a
She
situation
just like
where it's
opens
like
the bag of
actually
holding.
important.
Pour in trail rations here.
So, before you go, Lorelai does find you, and she has this little it's like a folio book kind of thing wrapped in oilcloth, and she says, "All right, so I know you're leaving, and that means that I have I have a favor to ask of you, and I know it's gonna be kind of a big favor, so it's gonna be kind of a big favor, but I would really appreciate if you could do this."
Sure. What is it?
And she holds up the book that she's got, and she says, "I need you to take this to Iril." And I know
What is Iroh?
that's really
Lyra.
far away, but I need you to take this book, and I need you to take it to Morning Glory at the university in Iril. Because it has all of the data that's relevant to the Rift regarding the last few times that we've gone through and gotten sick, and I'm thinking that if she has this, she and the other professors there can figure out how to make it so we don't get sick anymore.
Yeah, no worries. We've met. We got a great working relationship. I'll
Yeah.
get it done.
Of course you do. Okay, right. Of course you know Morning Glory.
Mira like needs someone goes. You know where this is, right?
Hey, yeah, I got you.
Okay, good.
Iril is it is the name of the forest that is home of the wood elves and high elves of Luceria. It is on the western half of the upper half of Luceria's continental mass. It is the name for the massive forest and for the capital city. The new capital city. The old one was Erixel.
Mhm.
So, it's quite a distance. But,
Is there a time limit on this, Lorelai?
not really.
Okay.
But, you know, the
is
sooner the better.
Silver Hill on the way, or is it off in a different direction? Or
Yeah, it's unless you wanted to cross the Kaival Reach and go across the desert, the best way to get there is to skirt the foothills of the Kaival Reach all the way down, pass through Etria, and then either take the mountain passes past Comet, and Comet's Glory, or go through Channelwood and then hit the edge of Suthara and then run the foothills of the mountains there.
So
you can-
Falcon happened.
So
is
what
that
I'm hearing is road trip.
Yes.
Falcon?
Yeah.
Hang
You're
on.
just gonna buy more supplies and more yarn.
What is that, JD?
So what's gonna go on is I'm gonna have to finish and post that map before we pursue this.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I got you guys. It's okay.
Yes,
Or
I
how are
am
we planning to
terrible at-
scan that in? Oh, Kinko's.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Okay. Oh, I got another macaroni map that I gotta do, so let you know that.
Macaroni
I was
map.
I gotta do
I was about to say.
Silvox map as well.
Macaroni maps are my aesthetic.
So let's return to the plot, guys.
Yes.
So Amir will get that. Maybe we can probably buy more supplies as well. Silver Hill, and there's a trade road inward if we need to go get any particular specialized equipment for getting around things.
Sure.
If we're going around mountains, it might
It
be
is almost 8 o'clock.
a good
This
idea to
is
get
taking as
mules
long as I
anyway.
hoped it would.
Well, I guess for now we're headed to Silver Hill first, or.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Before we go,
Yep.
Falcon,
Yes.
can I just pull Lorelai aside for a second
Sure, yeah.
and ask why? Is there a particular reason she didn't want to just mail this? Is there like sensitive information?
Well, I mean, I don't want it to get lost. It's the only copy that I have.
All right, you want to make a copy real quick?
And, I mean, if you take it there, then you can immediately get the results of what...
That is true.
Yeah.
That is very.
And if there's anything that she can do, any sort of, like, magical thing that she can make, it can be made in Iril. They have pretty much magical substances from all around the planet. So, if anywhere's good, it's there.
So what you're telling me is they can rebuild it. They have the technology.
There's no rebuilding. It's just building.
Maybe get some $1 Million Man reference.
That's correct.
No, we
No one
got it.
did.
No, Falcon just shot it down with pinpoint precision. 360 no scope, shoot down your
Jesse
pun.
Reynolds, bitch.
It's time to stop.
Yeah, so how about you know...
Oh, good question. Where did Zai's library end up? Is that out with the other college, or is that in the capital, or?
Wasn't it in the temple?
No, this is like a specific location that's like a much larger library.
What?
No, yet.
I swear I messaged you about this before. I'll message you about it again.
Okay.
We won't get to that till later anyway. So,
Okay.
to Silver Hill?
Yeah.
What do you mean we'll get to it later?
Oh yeah, how are we
Might
getting
get
out of the
to it.
dome?
Okay, so here's what we'll do. You get to the edge, and then I will be waiting at the main generator. That's one of the higher up ones at the mountain edges. When you're there, go ahead and give a signal, and I will shut it down for about 7 seconds. Get through in that time, and then it's going up until you get back.
Temp, you can get the horses going pretty quickly, right?
I mean, maybe.
It's a combat round.
Oh,
You can get them
okay.
through.
So I guess we'll go to the spot, and I'll use thaumaturgy to like send up a light.
That works,
I can
yeah.
send up I can send up a very large signal.
Whoop.
What are you doing?
Who, me?
Yeah, what are you doing?
I can send up a silent image,
Oh, that'll work.
60 foot high.
Love it, yeah.
60-foot range.
You do a silent image of fireworks. I'll use thaumaturgy to do the sound effects.
Perfect. It's actually kind of hard to... Yeah, you gotta kind of angle it over at the edge of the dome because the dome curves a little bit, so you gotta, like, angle it inwards to not run into the barrier.
But it looks very pretty.
It
I
does.
can-
What color?
It'll start
I mean,
off...
it's Minato. It's probably predominantly green.
It'll start off with a purple interior explosion, then shatter into a green, almost emerald color as it sparkles through the air and then turn into gold, like a golden dust as it fades.
Very
Oh,
nice.
You're just all the
Nice.
explosion and crackling and the whole
Very
9
nice.
yards.
Love
Just picturing Lorelai staring like, a flare.
It's not really
Guys,
necessary.
really.
Okay.
style.
Maybe it was.
Okay. So yeah, you do that, and then a couple seconds later, the barrier goes down. Foop. It just suddenly isn't there. You can actually see
Yeah,
the
let's
mark
get
in the
going.
grass where it's been.
Mhm.
Oh, nice.
All
Does
right.
it like burninate a little bit?
No, there's just kind of like a pressure mark almost.
Zoom on through.
Yeah, all right. You guys step through and drive the cart through, and then behind
Mhm.
you, foop, it sort of blinks back into being,
Oh, good.
and you
Wouldn't
are
want them to not be protected.
free of the Valley of Saintshaven.
For now. Dun dun dun!
I listen for
Mir
birds.
takes just a moment to just look up at the sky unobstructed for the first time in weeks.
Yeah,
Months even.
for once, it doesn't have that very, very faint purplish shimmer just between you and it. It's open sky.
I like the purple. Purple's my favorite.
Can I find and chase a butterfly?
Roll perception.
Oh man.
Oh yeah. So what were you doing, Zackrow? Are you riding in the cart, or were you doing some sort of?
Yeah, what are you doing, pal?
Well, I have a spell called Phantom Steed.
That's kind of what I thought.
Spooky horror.
Well, not actually spooky at all, and my perception
Horse?
way was 19.
Is it friendly?
Yeah, you
non-spooky
spot
horse?
one of those little white butterflies, just kind of like a generic butterfly, but it's a pretty good butterfly for being a butterfly that you haven't seen any recently.
I chase it.
Go for
I'm on
it.
horseback, so I'm fast.
Oh my god.
Just
you
watch
trying to catch
Zackrow like
it,
tear
or-
off the road on a phantom steed after a butterfly.
Yes. And by the way, my
Is it Zackrow? Oh, okay.
silver horse, which trails glitter from its hooves when
Sorry,
they strike the.
can you start over?
Yeah.
What?
Can you start over, please?
You didn't.
Okay. I'm just telling you that my phantom steed is in the shape of a beautiful silver horse that trails glitter from its hooves when they strike the ground.
So it's fabulous, is what you're telling me.
That's all, yeah.
Sign me the fuck up.
Fucking fabulous is what it is.
I'm playing cards against my mage hand.
I could say you
So
could play
you're
cards against Brahm, who is also in the cart with you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
If he wishes to join.
Hey guys, real quick, I'm just gonna say, try not to talk over each other because it tends to make the mics cut a little more.
Oh.
Okay.
Apologies.
Can do.
Quitos. Alright. So you're playing cards. Temp, you're driving the cart.
Heck yeah, I am.
Mir's crocheting in the passenger seat and kind of checking up after each stitch, surveying the area.
Alrighty, alrighty. Okay. Yeah, you guys, the main path away from Saintshaven is the, let's see, the southward Foothills Mountain Road. Because the other roads lead either out through a whole lot of farming towns and a lot of unnecessary travel, or into Fencelin, or north. And north is the wrong direction, and into Fencelin would be kind of a mess, especially with a carriage. So you guys are headed south along the Foothills Road. The foothills of the Kaival Reach are a lovely sort of dense mixed forest. It's deeper in some places than it is in others. Near Saintshaven, it's a lot clearer because the area's been cleared for like farming and whatnot, so that the farms can support the city. But the further you get from it, the more wild it becomes.
Hmm.
It's gonna take, let's see. JD, how many days of travel do you think it is to Silverhill?
Man.
If you have a distance, I think there's a way to calculate it.
Yeah, I got this. Hang on.
Hit me. I mean, whenever you're ready.
Working on it.
Punches Falc.
Also,
Not you.
Since we'll be traveling, well, Zackrow had all those questions that he wanted to ask me about Silverhill. Now is probably the time.
Throws imaginary popcorn at Falk.
Horses.
What did I do?
You said hit you.
Okay. Well, I
That was
guess.
my joke.
Not you either, then.
I know, but that was the joke I made. You stole my joke.
Well, you
I
did it
just
first, so it was copying, not stealing.
I was just adding my own flavor with Zackrow's.
Was it butter or
background
garlic
joke.
or what?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes.
If it wasn't
Get-
white cheddar, then get out of here, you heathen.
Yeah, it's pretty much the best popcorn flavors, white cheddar. So,
Yeah.
JD, let us know when you got a distance or a
goddamn
time.
right.
I personally don't eat popcorn, but
Oh. Well, your loss. No. I respect that decision.
Alright, we're gonna be traveling for about 6 days plus 3 hours.
How did the hell did you figure that out?
Calculated the distance based on the scale of the map. Calculated our walking speed if we were using a cart and horses. Then calculated in our sleep time if we were using long rest plus a little bit for camp cleanup. This is why you have
All right, yeah.
I think JD just mathed the shit out of us.
You just, yeah. God damn, thanks, dude. All right, so you guys are gonna be on the road for
did you
about a
calculate the
week.
terrain?
Pardon?
Sorry, was it?
Did she calculate the terrain?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I heard 6
It's math.
hours. I assume I misheard.
Days.
6 days, 3 hours.
We got an extra 3 hours on the last day.
Okay, yeah, the days and 3 must have cut out, so I heard the 6 and the hours.
6 hours.
Allowing for
That's a
stops.
lot closer than
Excuse me. Allowing for stops, potential delays, and difficulties in travel, like ruts in the road. It's going to be about a week.
Okay.
How are you guys handling camping watches and whatnot?
I will take second shift.
I can take
I'll go first, I
shifts.
guess.
Probably a lot of them just because of the fact that I, don't really sleep.
You can trance, yep.
Yeah, we got an alarm spell too.
Oh, good.
You can take first watch.
So first night is?
Nier's taking first watch, and I think Minato said she'd take second.
Correct.
All right.
And then Temp, who
Yeah.
never sleeps, just sort of.
Kind of lurks.
Hey, sketchily, one might
It's
even
true.
say.
That's true.
If one were so inclined.
Okay, second night.
Same.
Same order, probably.
Unless Zackrow or Braum wanted to take a shift.
And I am not a good choice for watch.
Y'all want to take a shift?
Gotcha.
Speak up
I
now.
have night vision, I think, right?
Oh, you do have dark vision. It's true. Mir does not have dark
So
vision.
do I.
So Mir will take, like, sunset and sunrise, maybe, and in the darker part of the night, Braum can maybe take some shift.
Sure, sure.
Because Mir's not seeing the dark. Oh, and whether it's feasible on our little trip, but if possible, Mir wanted to stop by one of the locations she stopped by on our way to Saintshaven, if it's
I'll
on
keep
the
that
road.
in mind. I know.
Okay. Okay.
On the third day, you guys are sort of taking one of the deeper forest routes, and you know there's a sort of a village near here. And who has the keenest hearing?
Probably Minato has the
Passive perception of 18.
highest perception, I believe.
Well, just because you're a cat, I'll let you hear this too, Zackrow. But Minato and Zackrow, you guys, as you were going, you hear very, very faintly, there's someone calling in the forest.
What's it sound like?
It sounds like someone shouting to see if anyone can hear him.
I yell back.
What do you yell?
I can hear you.
We're like
there's a pause.
Seat on the cart.
And then
Zackrow.
very
Zackrow,
faintly,
what?
very faintly you hear, "Oh, good."
Zackrow.
Sorry.
Shh.
Sorry. Be quiet.
Can Mir hear the person now, or is it?
If you guys stop the cart, you probably can. It's extremely faint. It's far away, but
If the cart stops, I'm going to.
I got an unnatural 20 for perception to hear.
yeah,
Hey.
you can hear this person very faintly. They're shouting things along the lines of, "If can you come help me, please?"
If we stop the cart, I'm going to
It's a trap.
sneak on up ahead to, scout, see what's going on.
Probably a good idea.
The sound is not ahead on the path. It is off in the forest.
It's a trap.
I expected as much.
It is totally a trap.
That's why I'm
Um,
sneaking with a 21 to
Okay.
stealth.
Should we
Understood?
wait here
Yeah,
for
10.
Minato, or
Yeah, jeez.
Okay. Is it just
Mir's
you going,
gonna
Minato?
hop down and start tying up the horses?
You're just gonna
I
like
mean, I'm
tie 'em
still
up
with
the side
him.
of the path, or
I'm
yeah,
still
just
with
sort of
him.
pulling them
I-
slightly off
Yeah,
the
I'll
path,
go.
so they're not in the way of anyone else coming through.
okay, Lurker, what are you doing?
Find them a nice patch of
I mean,
grass
I'm
to
still
eat.
with the
please.
horses, so
Okay, you're with the horses.
yeah. So I can just keep them. We don't need to tie them up yet.
Mhm.
Okay.
That's
So
what
Mir's
I
Mir's
was
gonna
going
pull them a
for.
little off the paths, just in case, and maybe find them a nice patch of grass to munch on while we wait for
Understood.
Minato.
Understood. Is anybody with Minato?
I'll follow.
No.
So I'll follow pretty far back.
Would you like to stealth, or are you just going?
I'm gonna. Can I stealth on my horse?
On the Phantom Steed.
You
I
take
mean,
a penalty. I would
No,
say.
I'm gonna say. I mean, yeah, but you. Yeah, but roll
Disadvantage?
animal handling first. I mean,
Okay.
technically, animal handling.
With-
It's technically an animal.
Oh.
We're all animals.
4.
You have disadvantage. You're on a big
Okay.
horse, and it glitters and stuff.
4.
Yeah. Okay. Understood. You pat your steed. What's your steed's name?
I was rolling my animal handling, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's 4.
Yeah. I understand. You have disadvantage on stealth.
Roll stealth with disadvantages,
Oh, okay.
because the animal handling was a 4.
That's so bad.
Okay. Yes. I wasn't clear enough. There you
Oh,
go. Yes.
12 plus 6 is not so bad.
What is it?
18.
18 with disadvantage.
Yeah, I know.
Huh. Okay. The horse doesn't really listen to you, but I mean, you can make it go slow, and you can direct it well enough that you can walk on the quieter areas, and you believe that you are being really stealthy. Okay. Minato, you're headed towards the shouting.
Yeah, kind of on an off angle though, so I would come in more on the side instead of a direct route to it.
Okay, yeah, you kind of arc around to the right, and when it's sort of more to your left than it is in front of you, you head towards it. You just gonna go right up to it?
I'm going to approach it stealthily and, until I start to see something that is causing the sound.
You don't see anything ahead of you, but it is getting louder.
I slowly keep going forward.
Okay. It gets very loud indeed until it feels like they're almost standing in front of you. And then you realize you have come to the edge of a very deep hole in the ground. And standing at the bottom of that hole is a sort of, for lack of a better term, he's very generic looking. He's just a generic young human man.
Like
And-
human man.
Yeah. And
The
he,
default NPC.
he doesn't see you. So he's just kind of looking around, hoping that someone will come. He scuffs his foot a little bit. Looks down.
Does he look bad off at all?
He looks alright. I mean, you're not there yet. Unless you
That's
would like to
true.
go up to it.
I tie a I don't know. I'll tie a pitten to the end of my rope, and then kind of just chuck the pitten along with about how deep would you say it is? 15, 20 feet deep?
Yeah, probably about 20,
Uh,
maybe a little
I
more.
I chuck about that much rope down in.
Okay. He didn't know you were up there, so he's extremely startled, and he actually jumps back enough to bonk into the rear wall of this hole. And he goes, "What? Where'd that come from?
Grab on.
What?
Tie it around your waist.
Oh, hello. Were you the one who heard me shouting? Then
One of them.
one of the. There
Just
are other
hurry up and
people?
tie yourself off.
Oh, okay. I suppose so.
I'm here to rescue you, damn it!
Um, do you want your little pickaxe back, or? I mean, I think it's yours.
It's fine. It's attached to the rope.
Oh, okay.
Adorable.
And he
It's a piton. I think Minato is using it to like weigh down the end to make it easier to toss.
and he does a very let's actually roll for him. He does a decent job of tying it around him. He seems to have a lot of difficulty because he doesn't like untie the pitten or anything. He just like moves it through the knot holes, the entire thing. So it looks very silly. But he does eventually get it tied around his waist, basically.
And then I take the rope and I walk around a tree and try and pull him up.
Okay,
Am I here yet?
yeah, you're there. What's up?
Alright. Use the power of my steed to help.
Oh, I see. You want to tie the rope around your horse?
To the saddle and stuff.
Okay, sure, yeah. You can do that. In which case I won't make you roll a check. I'll just go ahead and give him advantage.
And if that's the case, I will stand at the edge of the hole, and as soon as he gets high enough, I will grab his arm and the rest of the way.
There we go.
Wow, he sucks. He has a lot of trouble with it. He doesn't so much climb as he just kind of like scrabbles at the wall while the horse pulls him up. And a couple times he knocks rocks down into the hole, and eventually he does sort of claw his way onto the ground with assistance. I know what a python is.
You're describing it made me think it was. I don't know.
Oh no, okay. He doesn't know. But yeah, he does manage to get out, and he just kind of like sits on the ground, panting like he did all the work.
Aw, poor thing. Does he need a hug too?
Yikes, that was really sarcastic.
Yeah, I can be a sarcastic asshole.
And he goes, "Oh,
I
Yep.
untie him as he continues to, or as he says something.
He says, thanks. I fell in the hole, and I don't know if I would have gotten out. Thanks a lot.
But of course.
It's very nice. Who are you?
Do you live near here?
I do, yeah.
I'm just a passerby. Don't
Oh.
mind me.
Where'd you come from?
Travel places.
Chris only
Just
from everybody's
a,
house of wonders.
a large city nearby.
A large city. I guess. Okay. Sure, yeah.
You need any help getting back home?
Maybe. These aren't... It's not like a safe forest, so I think maybe I do, yeah.
I mean, it's been nice so far. What happened to you?
I fell in a hole.
Yes,
Really?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
What's the worst thing in the forest?
Temp.
Well,
look-
we've got We've got. Well, sometimes there's monsters.
Okay.
And
In progress here.
there's some spiders sometimes.
Oh fuck, I'm out.
I think maybe there was like a big bear sometime like once. And then there's like the bad beastie. That thing's around.
The bad beastie.
Yeah.
I want to punch it.
Oh, I don't think you do.
Oh, that's where you're wrong, kiddo.
Oh no.
Are they
He's very
have
alarmed.
they rejoined the group, or are they still out by the hole?
I
Sorry,
don't know.
he's very what, Falc?
He's alarmed.
Oh.
You guys want to take this guy back to the cart?
Quick question though. I want to look him over and make sure he doesn't have any injuries. You know, he fell 20 feet.
Right. He seems to be fine, honestly. Injury wise, he's got like a bruise or 3 and maybe like a little scratch. But you do notice that on his left shoulder, kind of like the upper arm part of his left shoulder, he's got a marking, and it looks like vaguely like 2 swooshy, sort of almost like wing-like shapes and a triangle.
It's the Illuminati.
They're both coming off of a triangle that's pointed downwards.
What did I say? Triangle. It's the Illuminati.
Reverse Illuminati. It's pointed downwards.
It's on his shoulder.
It's a scaling
like
triangle, not a...
Illuminati good
isosceles.
boys, as opposed to the Illuminati boys.
Is it like a tattoo?
I mean, like, it kind of seems like it could be?
Can I roll a check to see if I know what it might be?
Go ahead.
What am I rolling for?
Roll... I guess nature, maybe? Yeah, nature. Go roll nature.
Nature. Ooh. 13?
You have no idea. You've never seen this symbol before.
Ooh, I want to do a nature.
Pulling a tractor out
I
of
want to ask him where he
Oh
got his
my
cool
God.
tattoo.
Where you what?
Where he got his cool tattoo.
He says, oh, I don't know.
Does a 17 nature do it?
Nope.
How long have
Hmm.
how long have folks been gone at this point?
Not long. Maybe 5 minutes, 7 minutes, 10 maybe at max.
Because I may or may want to come looking for people soon if they aren't coming back.
Oh.
She worries.
Start walking.
Okay.
Start walking back, yeah.
Sure. He also looks at your big horse and he goes, now that's the weirdest horse I've ever seen.
How dare you?
Don't worry about it. It's magic.
It is fine.
It's
don't,
magic?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
What?
Right.
Wait, what'd you say?
I said, don't worry about it.
Up on the horse.
JD, what did you say?
Told him to get up on the horse.
Oh, I mean,
Wait. Is this horse really tall?
No, it's pretty normal.
Oh, darn.
I mean, you're on the horse. It's fine. I just want to look at it, really. That's okay.
Come on, Zackrow. Get off your high horse.
You were just fishing for that joke, huh?
Oh,
Yes,
no.
I was.
Okay.
I fish for puns.
The horse
Most
is short,
people
but it
fish for
has had a bit
compliments.
of weed.
Pardon?
How did...
So it's a high horse.
Oh, I was like, did you really
Oh
just
my
say the horse
goodness.
had weed? Yeah, your horse is blazing it.
Blizzard time.
That's actually the secret of why it glitters so well, is because it's constantly blazing it.
Let me hit chat.
No, he seems also slightly alarmed by the horse.
It's okay.
All right, Luke, what was that?
How do you not know that you... how do you not know that you got it? How you got the tattoo?
Well, it's not a
He was probably
tattoo,
involved.
I think. It just kind of showed up there.
It's Satan.
I didn't do it.
When did
Yeah,
it show?
that's what Satan did.
I don't know. I don't pay attention to it. It's just a marking.
Let's bring you back to some folks that have some medical knowledge, and we can confirm that.
Okay.
You'll be on your way. Okay, sound good?
Sure, yeah.
Let's head back.
Unbeknownst to him, I popped my rapier out that quarter of an inch from the sheath so it's easier to draw, just in case.
Okay.
All right, you're ready for it.
Wow.
All right, yeah.
That escalated quickly.
Sure did. Okay, so you take him back to the cart.
But it only escalated about a quarter inch, so.
Mir and Temp and Brahm, I believe, because you guys stayed back. You see them emerge from the forest with a small, scruffy peasant man. What will you do?
You found
Hi,
this.
who's this?
Here.
Where'd you find
Up
this
so
one?
What's this?
So Mir, you know about medicine, right? And like,
Oh, yes. Person hurt. She like immediately hops off the cart and comes pushing over.
it's fine.
He is immediately frightened of you.
Oh no, it's okay. Okay.
Huh!
Don't be scared of Burb Friend.
Huh! He's
Burb
even more
Friend
scared
is
of you.
precious.
The good bird friend, don't worry about it.
Mir is pure.
I'm sorry.
Mir
I
is
don't mean to be scary.
Did you hear that?
I pat the
Made Burb
bird.
Friend cry.
I pat
Immediate
Mir's head.
distress.
Sorry, was that Lou?
I said, I continue walking to the cart, but I pat Mir's head and say, "Don't let it bother you."
Oh,
Precious.
I've never.
I promise I'm not going to hurt you. I'm a healer. I was gonna. They said I should come take a look at you and make sure you're all right.
Sorry, I'd never seen a big person like you.
Oh, I'm a Kenku. Yes, we are bird-like people.
Oh.
Hello. My name is Mir. What's yours?
it's
Lee.
okay. Don't worry. He got scared when he saw the horse.
Sorry, I didn't catch what did he say his name was?
My name is Lee.
Hello, Lee. I'm gonna come over to you now and make sure that
Sure.
you're not injured.
Okay, I mean, I think I'm fine, but okay.
She'll come over and just give him a once over and noting the not possibly what the thing on his arm. Am I rolling? What am I rolling?
Go ahead and roll nature if you want. Yeah.
Darn, it had to be nature. Well, that's actually decent. To make up for the -1. Smears at the sharpest tool in the shed. 17.
You don't know what it is. You haven't seen it before.
Can I use like medicine to see how the mark was made?
Go for it.
God damn it. I have a higher bonus, but I rolled much worse. 14.
From what you can see, this isn't like a scar or a wound. It looks like almost like a birthmark.
So, is this... I mean, have you always had this, or did it...
No, it just kind of showed up.
Okay.
That doesn't sound good.
I asked the others where they found them and such.
Found him in a hole in the ground.
Oh! Should we go fill that up, or...
Oh no.
Okay.
It's a big hole. I don't think you can.
I mean, I can move a fair bit of stone, but...
It's-
okay.
It's a big hole. It's a bad hole.
I'm sure it's gonna remain and it's gonna be okay.
Okay, well, I do have...
Say something.
I've learned new magics and can move stone, but... Cough, cough, I have stone shape now. Cough, cough.
Ooh.
No.
Okay. He doesn't know what that is, but...
We're okay with the hole, then we'll just leave it, I guess.
No idea what a stone shape is. Unless it's like, you know, what you the shape you assume when you're like really high.
That would be stone
You
shape.
can shape stone.
2 different directions. All right.
Dude, like,
What would you like to do with Lee?
whoa.
Which direction is home?
Oh, if you go down, I mean, I suppose it's which way is north?
I should know this because bird thing. I think
When
it's that
you
You
do
is-
an
do, yeah.
orienteering check.
The direction you've mainly been coming from is north.
Make a Boy Scout check.
So that way's north.
He literally like turns around in 2 circles before pointing south along the road and goes, "That way is home."
Oh. Wait, how old are you?
But me?
Yeah.
I'm 17.
Okay.
A teenager. Oh no! It's the scariest monster in the monster manual. A teenager.
Keeping an eye on him.
I thought it was edgy player characters that was the scariest monster.
That's
in the
by
monster
far the
manual.
most frightening. Yeah, especially the
So
DM.
anyways, I guess head along the road.
Yeah, and he'll show you. There's like a little turnoff. It looks like a path through the forest, and you can take that. And if you want, that'll take you to his little village.
So, why were you wandering in the forest in the first place?
Oh, I was trying to find some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Anything in particular?
Well, yeah, I was trying to find someone's axe. It was Anna's
And
axe,
my
and she lost it the other day, and I thought maybe I could find it for her, but I couldn't, and instead I fell in a hole.
That sounds like a personal problem.
It was, yeah.
Does she really need it or something?
No, she just lost it.
But
I guess.
Temp just kind of does that Nathan Fillion, just like, you know the one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you just instantly know the one.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and have we arrived at the?
Yeah,
Have
sure.
we arrived in this guy's town?
Yeah. No, yeah. It's a little sort of a. It's not a big village. It's probably a few hundred people at most. And it's just a big cluster of buildings inside of a sort of wooden stockade wall.
Nice.
And there's like a kind of a shitty gate that you go through to get in.
That's cute.
And
It's a shitty city
it's
gate.
closed at the moment, but as you guys draw near, Lee stands up in the cart and goes, "Excuse me, could I get back in, please?"
And they don't open it.
And after a couple seconds, it does open. And you guys can go ahead and head in.
This is an interesting place.
Yeah,
It's,
interesting place.
It's pretty generic for a little town.
So is this a town or is this like a village?
It's a village.
Generic fantasy
At best.
village. TM.
Yeah. So that's actually what the village is called.
This is really cute. I'd like to pet a chicken.
Really? It's called generic fantasy village.
It's a generic.
Yeah.
So you know,
Generic. That's the name.
a French name.
Its other name is Leaf Town, but that's it in Elvish.
Oh god.
You know, this is sounding like a tech placeholder situation.
Wait,
So yeah,
well-
you can find a chicken, Zackrow, and you can pet it. It doesn't run away or anything. It's chicken.
Oh.
It's not a cuckoo though.
At
There's the
least
occasional
it's not a hidden
Dog. There
village.
are there's the occasional dog around,
Doge.
and there's like a cat that you can
Pat,
spot.
pat.
It's the same cat. You wonder how it's in so many places at once. Weird.
I give Doge pat pats.
Sure, yeah.
give-
Roll animal handling.
Aw. Wait, no, I'm a wise boy. Oh, not wise enough. That's a 7.
The dog kind of shies away as you get near it and trots off.
I'm sorry.
That one wasn't particularly keen on pets.
You need to find yourself a golden retriever.
Everyone loves head pats.
That's not true. So there's that.
Investigate the cats, potentially cats, and see how they or it is doing that.
You find the cat. It's It's kind of like a sort of grayish, mostly white cat, and it looks at you.
I will ask it if it is teleporting.
It washes its ear.
I ask it into
yes.
Into Baxi, you ask the cat if it's teleporting. It gives you that sort of inscrutable cat look.
I know that look.
The one where it's feeling particularly catty.
And then it does that thing where it closes its eyes real slow and then looks in another direction.
Well,
Not
that's-
all the way around, just part of the way.
Mira's
Third time's the charm. I would like to ask the cat in Celestial if it is magical.
It sneezes.
Huh. That's yes.
I think joy in my heart.
And then it washes its face a little bit.
Mira's kind of looking around, just trying to get a lay of the village, trying to figure out how big it is, and I'm assuming is it like mostly human, judging by guys' reaction to a.
Yeah, it's pretty much all humans.
Okay.
Ew.
Looking at us kind of odd.
Well, though you do see the odd elf here and there.
Diversity.
A forest.
Do I see
This is
anybody
Leaf Town.
else with the mark on it?
Roll
mark?
perception.
Mm, 9.
You do not. You can kind of peer at people, which is easy for you because they can't see your pupils. So you just kind of look, and no one that you can see has that identical mark anywhere on them.
Does anybody have or just a mark that's kind of similar? Like, not that exact mark, it might be a different type of style, but it's got it's kind of that tattoo birthmark kind of look to it.
Roll perception.
Where'd my die go? That is 24.
And I also, I guess you don't need my 10.
Yeah, you look over over people, and you make sure that you're looking when you can. You look at the ends of sleeves, and you try and peek. I guess, I mean, it's hard. How do I describe this without you being like actually messing with people? You look, but you don't see anything similar to that anywhere.
So not like greeting people, saying hello, and
Yeah.
seeing, and while I'm talking to them or looking around, I don't see anything. Okay. Okey-dokey. Do they
Sorry, go on.
have any temples or any? Well, I guess not temple, but like little shrines or something, like a god that they follow.
Yeah, there's like one shrine to Lathander here. And there's a combination shrine. It's actually to Lathander and then Melora.
They worship combo.
Lord.
Should I roll religion to know which those gods are?
Go for it.
$19.
Lathander is pretty much a catch-all god of the sun and of I think he is. I might be thinking of Pelor, in which case this is Pelor. God of the sun and of agriculture. And Melora is a goddess of the wilds and of sort of plants and nature.
So does that make sense for a little farming village out in the woods?
Pretty much, yeah. It's not a big shrine because this is a very small village, so there's not a whole lot they can devote to it, but it is its own very impressive wooden building.
Huh. Most impressive.
Yeah, they devoted a whole wooden building to this shrine. It's the best they could do.
It's really, really cute.
I guess we guide Lee home.
Yeah.
Don't really know what else to do.
Wiser, damn it. Yeah, okay, yeah, he'll show you how to get to his home, and people are looking at you because you are an odd crew of folks to come through. Only one of you is human. The rest are all just like
Excuse
weird
me, that
species.
species is?
Question:
Yeah.
Is there a blacksmith along the way?
There is a smith in this town. I can't guarantee his quality though.
That's fine.
Okay.
I wanna ask if I walk past. I'll just ask the blacksmith if they have any wood cutting axes.
Yeah, you could probably buy one from him. But you're gonna have to go there after, because it's in a slightly different direction from where you're going.
Okay. I'll just kind of break off and get that
Sure,
and then
yeah.
join the group again.
Yeah,
How
go
much
ahead.
is
I
it?
don't know how much an axe is worth. It's probably like a couple silver.
Hang on, I'm on it.
Thanks, JD. Go ahead and just let me know what that cost is when you find it out. Yeah, the rest of you, yeah, you guys head into the town. You sort of drive this cart through the streets, and eventually you get to a generic farming house that looks like a lot of other houses. And
Nice.
Lee says, "Here's my house. I live here. If you want,
It's a nice house.
thank you. I didn't make it, but but thanks.
Well, that's it. You're never working in this town again.
2 gold? My god, that's a lot for a frickin' farming axe. Or just a wood chopping axe, not a this is not like a fighting axe.
I know, I was like, wow. A
That's
battle
a
axe,
lot.
for sure. If I was gonna say it's like 1 gold max. It's a woodcutter's axe.
Let's call it. It's 10 silvers a gold, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's call it 5 silver.
Okay.
Okay, so.
And I give the axe to the boy
Oh.
when I get back.
He's like, what is this?
You said
To
you were
give to
looking
your friend, I assume?
Oh, that's very
Oh.
kind of you, but, hers is kind of special, I think. She's
At a time.
she's one of the guards, and I think she lost it while she was fighting something.
Hmm.
Oh, wait, I might actually be able to help with that. Hang on.
Oh?
I also can help with it, but I'm not sure if I should.
Well, that's up to you.
Does he still take the axe or no?
I mean, he doesn't know what to do with it. I mean, he'll take it, but if he were to give it to the person the other axe belongs to, she would know it's not hers.
Mhm.
Fair enough. I was just wondering if like he
This
gave
may
it back
require me
or...
to be more familiar with it than I am. I'm going to do locate object, but I can
Do you
locate
need to have seen it before, or?
object of a... Well, to locate a specific object, you have to have seen it. It says, alternatively, the spell can locate the nearest object of a particular kind, such as a certain kind of apparel, jewelry, furniture, tool, or weapon. So, like, we could just walk out about where he was and nearest axe.
Okay.
Yeah, why not?
Sure. Yeah. If you want, go for it.
Or you could get the description from the gal.
That might help.
Yeah.
We'll ask Lee where to find this person.
Oh, I think she's on. I think she's on the wall duty right now. You should be able to find her over by the gate, I think. And he actually like does a little turnaround again to try and orient himself and figure out what direction he's going.
Help
The
us.
north gate. That's the one we came in through. The north gate.
My goodness.
Thank you very much, Lee. We'll see if we can help your friend find her axe.
Thank you for saving me from the hole. I really appreciate
Watch
it.
your step in future, okay?
I'll try to. I won't do it again. Alright, where you headed?
As soon as Lee's out of earshot, Mir's like, maybe we should go back and fill up that hole just in case.
Alright, where you headed?
I guess we'll go talk to the friend?
Okay, yeah. You can head back to the north gate, and you'll find the guard's name. Her name was Anna. And you can pick her out pretty easily, because she's the strongest looking guard there. She's tall and strong.
I mean, what?
And if Lee looked like a level 0, she looks like a level like 3, maybe 4.
Oh. Sorry.
She got muscles. And a big fluffy afro of black hair.
Okay, I love her.
Yep. And she's kind of fuming next to the gate a little bit.
Hey, friend, you were in trouble.
What?
We heard you lost a thing?
Oh, my
An
axe?
axe?
Yeah. Yeah. What do you think you can do about it?
Well, I can try some magic, to find an object.
Can you?
If you have a... I can certainly try. If you have a description of the axe you lost, it might be helpful. Or if you remember where you last saw it, so we can start in that general area.
Oh, I know where it was. I sunk it into the back of that damn beastie. That's where it was.
Then describe this beastie, please?
I can't. It was night and I didn't see much else but its moving form. I threw the axe. I know it hit, but it made off with it.
Did you see how big it was, or was it furry or scaly?
Got no idea. I just saw the movement, so I attacked it. I think it did the right thing, though. Didn't take anything that night.
Okay. Do you know where this happened?
Just outside the walls. Thing's been getting damned courageous lately.
Oh.
Anna, does it normal to steal things?
Been a problem
Steal?
for your village?
What do you mean, steal?
You know, it's like iron. No,
What?
I don't actually say that.
It doesn't steal things, no. Maybe you're confused. When I said take, I meant kill.
Oh. Okay. Well,
Wait, so what has this creature been doing that's been a nuisance exactly?
It kills livestock if it can, and if it catches you outside the walls, well...
Okay. So it is
Bad luck for you.
dangerous. Gotcha. Can you say,
Well, that sounds like
do you know
something
how
to
often
kill.
it comes? Is it just show up every night, or?
There's no pattern to it that I can see. So, really, just you have to stay inside the walls at night. From what I can tell, and I've tracked this thing, it comes randomly. Doesn't seem to prefer some nights over others. It's not the moon's light, because it comes whenever it wants. It doesn't seem to need light. In fact, it doesn't seem to like it that much, but...
Or, and hear me out on this, everyone. We group up and hit it till it dies.
Wait, you want to... Sorry, you want to what?
Group up and hit it till it dies. It's a perfectly viable strategy.
To be fair, we did kill a devil last week, so this is sort of our things we do.
You killed what?
Change
that
it.
long
Don't
story.
worry about it. It was fine. Everyone was fine.
Oh.
We're tougher than we look, is the main point here. I'm gonna go down and look. You said just round the gates, or Is there a specific
Oh,
spot
it's
on the
not
wall?
still there. I know that for sure. It
No,
went
I just
into the
wanted to see if
forest.
maybe if I knew what sort of tracks it was, if I might lead towards identifying it, or at least what sort of thing it might be.
Sure. Are you still gonna do that locating thing?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try the as well.
Okay. Do you need a portion of the object?
The material component is just a twig. Let me look at the spell again. I think it's like you can either find a specific object if you have seen it, or an object of a particular type within the radius if you have not. Let's see. Yeah, it's a describer named an object that is familiar with you. Sense the direction of the object's location. Spell can locate a specific object known to you, or alternately, the spell can locate the nearest object of a particular kind, apparel, tool, or weapon. So, in this case, since I haven't seen the thing, I'd probably be like, closest axe out in the woods.
Okay.
Mhm.
She'll tell you it's a war axe, so it's actually
Okay.
unique amongst its type. And how does the spell work? What will you get from locating?
If it is within 1,000 feet of me, I sense the direction to the object's location, and if it's in motion, I know the direction of its movement. And it lasts up to 10 minutes, so I figured I would, like, start in the line out from the town and maybe walk around a little in the forest to see if it pings anywhere.
Okay. Will it ping instantly as soon as it's within your range, or what?
I believe so.
What if it's out of your range?
I think it does ping if it's out of the range, which is why I was going to kind of walk around a bit and see if it's anywhere nearby.
Okay. You going alone?
Maybe also look for the tracks or any evidence of the beast while I'm out there.
Okay. Roll perception for tracks.
Would that be perception or survival?
That would... Oh, no, you're right. Survival. Go ahead and roll survival.
Same bonus either way, so. 12.
Yeah, you look around, but you don't see the tracks of any creature or beast. However, as you do walk out of the town... Wait, are you going alone?
I mean, if people would go with me, that would probably be good, since I've heard this thing kills people.
I will accompany.
Okay. You guys head out, and Mir, you're focusing on this spell. It lasts 10 minutes, right?
Yep.
Okay. So, you feel it. It's within 1,000 feet. And you're like, oh, that's closer than Lee was off looking for it. That's weird. And you head towards it, because you can feel it pinging on your radar.
I'm gonna get more of the party before we're like yell down for them to follow us, just because if it's within 1,000 feet, it may or may not still be in the beast.
Yeah, you feel it. It's not moving at the moment or anything, so it's sitting still.
I'm gonna stealth.
Okay, roll stealth.
I'll stealth too.
Everybody roll stealth. Group stealth.
26.
Okay.
Woo!
Nice.
Stealth, yes,
I am a sneaky bird.
I got 20.
28.
That didn't sound good.
12.
Okay,
It's okay, bud.
understood. All right, you guys head out.
4.
And all right, I'm doing some exposition. So you guys head out and you head towards it, and you're walking closer to it because it is, it's not moving. And you realize that you're moving around the cleared area at the edge of the town or village, and you're heading towards the forest's edge. And you step into the trees for a moment, and the temperature drops a little bit because it's cooler in the shade. And you walk forward, and you feel it getting very... Can you tell how far away the object is? Or do you just know what direction it's in?
It's the direction, I
Okay.
believe it says.
And you head towards it, and you feel like you must be getting close at some point. And as you go, you are surrounded by just the noises of the forest. And then, as you're going, suddenly you feel like a faint, almost like a hum in your jaw. Just for a second. And then the sensation of the axe's location ahead of you jolts abruptly and shoots off in another direction. So fast you almost don't realize it. And then it's gone. We'll take a break now.
Okay.
Break time.
I think it's actually spooky time, apparently.
It's break time. I will see you guys back here at 9 p.m. exactly.
Alright,
Scary
9:30, got it.
axes.
I hate
See
you.
you in a bit.
Alrighty.
Sorry, Val. Love you.
I will see you then. I'll see you guys then too. See you at 9 p.m. I've been muted this whole time. Cool. I can't read the chat. My computer has failed to load. I'm playing D&D music off of YouTube now. And I've got to eat my corn dogs. So, it's great. Everything's fantastic right now. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Alright, are we ready? Are we back? Is everyone good?
I mean, this is temp we're talking about, so good is not really good.
Yeah. So,
Buttons.
Alright, so you just experienced the axe apparently animating and just disappearing off into the woods. What are you gonna do with that information?
Mir just sort of like slowly raises a hand to point and goes, it suddenly went that way?
How fast did it move?
Extremely.
Pretty
Just-
darn fast.
yeah, it rocketed out of there.
Hmm.
Did it feel like it went upward?
No. Just out. Away. What are you gonna do with this information?
Try to follow the direction it went, I guess?
You can head in the direction it went, but by the time your spell runs out, you still have not encountered it again.
Can I try and do something I'm really good at, but can I try and follow tracks
What tracks are you looking for?
of whatever was left behind when it bolted off?
Roll survival. See if you can find it.
10.
You don't see any tracks.
Okay.
Mir will look for tracks as well.
I see
Roll
train
survival.
tracks.
Even worse. 9.
Nope, nothing. Anything else? Dusk is drawing near, by the way.
Do we want to go back to the village and maybe take post along the walls with the guards?
No, why don't we stay out here for the night?
Well, I want to go back and make sure we got somewhere to board the horses or whatnot. Take them out of the cart, make sure we're gonna be out here all night.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah, you can head back and find a stabling area for the horses.
We make sure they're well fed and are there people working at the stables or nearby?
There's not like a
Someone
like a stables per se. This is too small of a town or village to have a stables. But you can find
Operative question, can I find some random peasant kid nearby to give a gold piece to and tell him to brush any dirt out of the horse's mane and make sure they're nice and
sure.
that they're kept warm if it gets cold at night or anything.
Yeah. You find this kind of mopey little girl chilling looking at your horses. Your borrowed horses. And you give her a gold piece and tell her to make them look pretty again. And she takes to this task delightedly.
A real horse.
I mean, who wouldn't?
You found the horse girl.
For gold. Yeah.
Because there's at least one in every
In every
group of teenage
village,
girls.
in every leaf town, there's a horse girl.
Alright, back outside the walls, I guess.
Okay.
First, I want to village elders.
You want to what now?
Are there any village elders?
Not really. It's a very small village. The center of it is sort of like your shitty attempt at a tavern, but because it's like a teeny little town, it's like somebody's house that they serve beer in the bottom of. There are enough tables. I mean, they live upstairs, but it is a sort of a. JD, how the fuck did you do that? Sorry, JD's just informed me. Hey, audience, JD's just informed me that she got ketchup on her microphone. Nice job. It's enough of a tavern to have multiple tables and stuff. Maybe the people running it would sort of be the bosses, but you don't see any governmental or mayor manor or whatever.
Well, if all the gossip passes through here, this is what I investigate.
What are you investigating? You just cut out so bad.
I just want to know what I know about the beast.
The beastie. Alright, who? Who are you asking?
Whoever I see first.
Whoever. What? Where are you going? What are you doing?
Whoever I see first in that tavern.
Okay. So you walk. Are you alone? Are you the only one going in the tavern?
I mean, I'll go in.
Okay. That's
Yeah,
two
I'll
of
go
you.
in with them.
Might as well get a drink.
I'm going
Right?
with you. Alright. So the three of you.
I mean, it's party time.
Yeah, the three of you head into the tavern.
Not actually party
And,
time.
you go in and you see there's a couple of younger folks loitering around a table. There's an old guy in the back, kind of hunched over at a table by himself. There's a woman bartending. There's a couple of guards chilling at a table. There's another table right next to them with some more guards, and Anna's there too, because she's off shift now. And that's about it for now. That is what you see. Well, what are you doing? The three of you who entered the tavern.
What do we see? Is there anyone around that we can question or anything?
There's the people at the tables that I just mentioned, and the innkeeper. All right. You need a moment. Okay. What are you doing? What are you doing? Good lord.
So I want to talk to the old guy.
The old guy.
Who's the
Okay.
most-
There's an old guy.
Yeah, there's an old guy in the
Hello.
corner. Yeah, okay, you can head on over to him.
Just ask him if he's heard any weird things in the forest.
And he's just kind of chilling there. He's like this old guy, and he's actually got a sort of a chain armor on, and he's got he's old. His hair's white, and he kind of looks up at you after a second. And he goes,
Humanoid?
"Yeah, he's a humanoid. Looks to be a half elf, but like he looks old, which is weird for half elves. So he
Or
must be...
stressed.
Sorry,
He's either old or really stressed.
or both. So he
Feel
looks up
that.
at you. So what was the question you asked him again?
What has he heard about the beast?
The beast. He looks up at you, and he says, "Why are you asking?"
Because we're here to help.
Really? Is that so?
Have you seen it?
Kind of looks to the side and looks back. Not that one. He's a man of few words.
Well, I'll just ask him if he knows anything that could help us find it. Track it down.
Find it? Well, that would be harder. But I suppose what makes you think you'll be able to do it better than the guards have?
Well, I'm just a hopeful kind of person.
That makes one.
He looks you over a little bit and he goes, "You're one of them cat folk."
And I'm what you might call an optimist.
Sorry, what was that? You cut out.
The ketchup cut out on you.
It isn't funny.
Repeat yourself, please.
So I am.
You're what?
Cat folk.
What did you say?
JD.
Please.
It hurts.
Use push to talk.
I am.
so bad.
Oh my god.
You push and hold down the key, yes?
Yes.
Is that how
Okay.
it works?
Do that in the future.
Okay.
Thank you. Now what did you say?
I said yes, I'm a cat person.
And then...
Oh.
I'm an optimist.
Alright.
I an
Um,
optimist.
He looks you over too and he says, you look like one of them fancy wizard types as well. Is that true?
The fanciest.
The most beautiful.
Most fabulous.
Right. Well, my question is, will you take me seriously if I tell you what I know?
Sure.
Kind of motions to you to sit down. They immediately picked the one person
Okay.
at the bar that was important. How? All you gonna chill with this guy?
Heck yeah. I'm gonna grab a drink and sit down.
Yeah. Alright. He
You
says,
know I'm about that life.
"Oh yeah, you are. Absolutely." He says, "I know the beast like this one. There was one around this place, around these parts, 70 years back or so. And that one I fought. They don't have names, these things. They just are. I don't know where they come from. I don't know how they get here. But they're here. And they're troublesome. But they're hard to beat.
I mean, so am I.
No. You can't kill them all the way. Well, you can,
I take that as a challenge.
but they'll come back if you do.
Ooh.
As long as they have a mark.
I know exactly what you... Yeah. I like it.
A what now?
A mark. They
What
can
kind of mark?
choose someone. As long as that person is alive and nearby. If you kill them, they'll come back.
Oh,
And you notice that this guy, he's got a mark right next to the base of his throat, and it has been scarred over multiple times. Like it tried to be burned off, perhaps. But it's that same sort of swoosh with the triangle. And it's old.
Oh boy.
you know there's a mark here.
There is, isn't there? Who?
You any relation to a one, Lee, was it?
That fool boy? That fool boy.
That fool boy.
Yeah.
Oh, what a
That fool boy.
Well, that's a mess, isn't it? It can't be killed if he's nearby. Or alive. If it kills him, it won't. Then it won't have a mark. Hilariously. That means he's the only one who's safe from it. If you
You
move him
said it.
away... Pardon?
Yes. Never mind. Go on.
If you move him away, out of the area, then we can kill the beast. But we're going to need to prepare a little bit before that. I like The Witcher, okay? Leave me alone, let me
Alright,
live.
what preparations do you suggest?
You'll have to find its totem. Its home range is this entire forest, but its lair is where you'll find it. It's where it goes when it needs to rest or recover. You can track it to there. You'll be able to ambush it. But not... It's hard to ambush these things. They're creatures of the forest. It's ingrained in them. They are better with it than we are. Do you understand what I'm saying? It will use the forest to its own advantage.
Yeah, so we have to lure it out.
Lick or don't, lick or don't. Lick or don't. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, basically. Lurker's
Alright,
talking
are
about
there
how he
any
knows what I'm
fields
talking about in
nearby?
the chat. You shut up! Let me live! Sorry, what was that?
Any fields nearby?
Not a lot. Nothing big enough. We can't take it. I don't think we'll be able to bring it to us. But we can wait until it's away from its lair. Then break the totem, break its homing beacon, I suppose, and have it come back. And at least then we'll know when it's coming for us. Also, if you're really serious about doing this, do you have silver weapons?
Well, one.
Sort of.
I
He
take
raises
out the
his
needle and
eyebrows.
show him.
That's a sewing needle.
Yeah.
I
I've used it
unfortunately
before.
can't do it at the same time as push to talk, but I just gave you the slow clap, JD.
He's like, look, he's side-eyeing you from a front view.
Look,
He turns his head specifically to side-eye you.
No, you get the impression of a side-eye even though he's staring directly at you.
That's talent.
It's very good.
he's just that powerful.
Mm-hmm. I don't think you'll be able to kill anything with that.
Hey. Now, Mir killed something with it a little while ago. So, careful what you say.
He looks almost amused. So, what are you gonna do?
Obviously, preparations. We gotta talk to Lee and make sure he knows, like, what's what.
Yeah, you can take this. You can start doing some preparations with this guy. This old man. His name is Tanok.
Alright, Tanok.
You get his whole story, his kind of dealio. And about 70 years ago, there was another one of these beasts, these sort of nature spirits. And he fought it a couple times and actually killed it once, and then it reformed in its house while he was asleep. So he had to leave it up
That's a
to
rude
other
awakening.
people. And he literally went across the Kaival Reach so that it wouldn't reform.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty far away, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
So does Lee want to take a field trip to Silver Hill?
Right? I don't know if that's far enough.
And Tanok's like, no, that would be far enough. This one is much younger than the other. It's still powerful, but you wouldn't have to go near to see as far as I did. If you take him out of the forest, southwards towards the coast, once you leave the woods, it should be far enough. We can have some of the guards do that if we tackle the beast.
Yeah? They'll be able to keep him safe?
Yes. The only truly dangerous thing around is that creature.
Okay. No, bears or anything? Lee was spinning stories.
He does that. Nothing too dangerous.
Hey, at least you can call it a talent.
I have no idea what you just said.
But just me, just trash talking Lee.
Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, so what he tells you is basically you guys can have the guards take Lee somewhere else in order to face down this critter.
Alright, let's do it.
Alright. Hey, just so you know, Luke, Sketchy, you're both muted.
Yep, I know.
Okay.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna go ahead and, it is night, and, you guys do not see the beast during the night, nor does it come near the walls. It is a quiet night. In the morning, Tanok tells you that you guys, the guards are gonna take Lee, and, Lee has no idea what's happening, obviously. But there's a couple things you need to do. One, you need either silver weapons or magic weapons. Otherwise, this thing's not gonna be hurt by you at all. Two, you have to find, if you have silver weapons or magic weapons, you have to find some plants and make a sort of like a paste out of them and put it on your weapons. Otherwise, again, it's not gonna hurt that much. And, 3, you gotta find the totem. Preferably without finding the creature while you do it.
Okay, so I think I got... Well, okay, a couple things. One, I think I got slightly confused. The totem is its lair, or
Yeah.
what?
There will be a totem in its lair, in its home range. And if you find that, if you break it, it'll know. It's like
And that's how we get it to come to us, or what?
That's correct.
What does the totem do again?
The totem, it's kind of there, it marks its territory, effectively. The totem is the center of
Okay.
its territory.
So it doesn't have to do with the link between it and the kid.
The mark, no.
So we break
Okay.
the totem, it shows up at the spot where the totem was broke.
Mm-hmm.
So we can set a trap.
That's right. Yep.
Okay, so yes, other question. There's a couple things. One mirror is going to tell Lee, who is very confused, is going to try and comfort him and tell him, you know, we can't tell you everything, but just know that you are part of this very important plan, and it's very important that you go and do this. Can you do that? This plan won't work without... Basically, she's trying to do him into thinking he's doing a really important thing, which he technically is, but trying to soften the, your really important thing to do is to not be here, basically.
Yeah.
He goes, I mean... Okay, I mean, I need to go somewhere. That's it.
Yes, the guard will go with you, and it's important that you not be near when we do this. It's
What are you
very
doing?
important.
We'll tell you when you come back.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Where am I going?
The guards will show you. You're kind of like looks at the guards with the sort of expression of like, please take care of this wayward child.
The guards give you like this sort of pitying glance, like, look, dude, it's not gonna be difficult.
You got this. Okay, thank
It's
you.
just a child.
The thing was, so like we need silvered or magic weapons with the special plant paste on it to hurt. Can like magic hurt it directly?
You have yet to find out.
Fun. Where the hell are we getting silvered weapons? Something tells me the village blacksmith is not going to sell those.
He does not. If you have them,
What
great.
is the plan?
Magic weapons also work. And I know you guys have,
Yeah, I don't have one of those.
you guys have 2 magic weapons with you.
What's the other one?
There's the drift hammer, or drift breaker, and there's nightfall.
Right, that one.
Well, we also have a dagger.
What-
A dagger.
What was
And
the
tempest.
large sewing needle? What
Oh.
was the other magic weapon? I can't remember.
Nightfall. It's a dagger that Zackrow found in the Lich King's fortress. And Temp's
Oh.
fists also count as magic weapon.
Okay. Maybe Luke can take Nightfall and I'll just try magicking at it, see if that works.
Like a good plan. Here.
The enlarge spell doesn't last forever. It is literally just a sewing needle right now.
I know.
Okay.
I know it is.
Okay, as long as you know.
We're probably not going to be using that today.
Sorry, that was really loud. I
So
didn't mean to do that.
I'm going to pass off Nightfall to Minato.
Minato, you now possess a +1 dagger named Nightfall that allows you to hide even when lightly obscured only.
But not without a
Ooh.
be very careful with it.
Dagger lets me be obscured even when what?
Hang on, I'm throwing the description in.
It lets you hide only when lightly obscured. So you don't need to be... You don't need to have, like, dense fog. Like, if there's, like, a swirl of leaves, you can hide in that.
Awesome.
Yeah, or even, like, light mist, you can disappear.
Awesome.
So there are those. Tanok also possesses a silver sword, which is what he uses.
Okay, so he probably needs to hang on to that.
Mm-hmm. It's his main weapon. He's very good with it.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
So, there's a couple plants in the nearby area that you can make a paste out of. You can search for those. Tanok can help, since he knows what they are. There's a root. He needs actually black walnut root. And, what is it? Black walnut root, I think nettle. And then, firefly, glowy. Mashed up fireflies.
Ooh.
Yep. And, a certain type of fish scale.
Cool.
So, what would you like to search for first?
Fish, obviously.
Okay.
I would like to search for the totem.
That's probably a good idea.
Alright.
I'm gonna look around for the herbs and such.
Okay.
Probably.
So you guys are splitting the party, huh?
Mm-hmm. I am anyway.
We'll be okay.
Alright. Who would like to roll first?
I'm gonna look for those fish. What do I gotta roll?
I'll go with your
You
party, I
will
guess.
you will roll, let's see. Let's do... To find them, that's survival.
Oh. 12.
I'm gonna say, since you're probably the least nature-y, Tanok's gonna go with you.
Okay, good.
So you have advantage.
Ooh, 18.
Okay, yeah, you find a little creek, and Tanok points out there's a couple locations where these fish live, and you actually find it's a spring-fed creek, and in a couple of deep pools you see a lot of darting, sort of, like, olive-colored minnows.
Alright.
Little red stripes.
Like a mage hand to catch the fish?
No, that would be just straight up sleight of hand. You're a cat.
Oh man.
You can do this.
I mean, should be good at this. I can do this.
You've got this.
You're gonna choke.
You're a cat. You're a kitty cat.
And a dance, yeah.
Yes!
Yes, someone got it. I hope you're happy.
15 plus 3, 18.
Okay, yeah. Tanok's like, alright, we can set up a net. And you're just like, eh, and you just like make a little grab into the water, and you come out with a fish. And Tanok's like, oh, alright. And you do it again, and you end up with 2 fish, and that should be enough once you scale them. They're not large, but they're enough. You don't need a lot of scales.
Okay, cool.
Next up.
That would be me.
I will
Yeah, we'll
roll
do
for
you
finding
last,
herbs.
Minato. So, Mir, you're looking for herbs. Rolls.
Is that
I'll help.
Okay.
I'll just help. Here.
And which, according to the player's handbook, since I'm proficient in the herbalism kit, I can add the proficiency bonus to any ability checks you make to identify or apply herbs. So
Yes.
would this count?
Yes.
Sweet.
So you're looking for the black walnut root and the nettle. Shouldn't be hard to find.
Do I roll twice or just once?
You have advantage, yeah. It just.
I
yeah,
meant, do I roll for
once.
each herb? Like,
Tim's helping.
so I roll with advantage, but I'm only making one roll.
That's right.
16.
Okay, yeah, that's good enough. Black walnuts are easy to spot. They tend to make the plants around them not grow, so you can find a sort of clearer area,
We have a walnut tree near us.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
know.
and you dig up part of its root and chop it off, which is a little harder than you'd expect because it's in the ground, but you manage. And then the nettles you can find in a patch. You wrap a cloth around them to pick them, because otherwise they'll sting your little hands. And you pluck a couple, and those are your herbs. Alright. Last but not... Oh, who wants to take fireflies?
I can do
I
it.
mean, actually, I guess yeah. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, okay,
Alrighty.
we'll say while you're out searching for herbs, you, Temp, can search for fireflies.
You probably encountered some mosquitoes too.
Nice. Double bonus.
My blood is sweet. Oh, jeez, I just threw my d20 across the room accidentally.
Accidentally.
No, really, it was... Oh, boy. What check is this again?
Survival to find him.
Oh, that's a 12.
It's daytime. Where the fuck are the fireflies?
Yeah. Well, I mean, they only come out when they're near fire, right?
No, they're sleeping under the leaves.
I don't know, that doesn't sound right. I mean, they have fire in them. They clearly have to do something with fire.
Maybe try later. at
I'm
dusk.
just picturing Mir like overhearing this, and she's like digging up the nettles or the root or something, and just sort of looking over at Temp with this "really" expression.
Holy shit, dude! Come on. Wowzers, dude.
It's not at all white. They called that
I
because
may
their
not be
butts
smart.
shine.
Okay, you might have to try again later to dusk. Okay, Minato,
Aye.
what are you doing? You looking for the totem?
Aye, that I am.
You have a lot of ground to cover.
Indeed. I gotta start early.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, roll a survival check.
12.
You do not find it. You go ahead and from the village you start in the direction that you guys went for the to try and find the axe, and you sort of scan, you tack through the forest back and forth, and you scan, you try and find it, and you don't encounter anything that might look like a lair. It takes you most of the day to cover a good like couple square miles searching. But no luck. No juice.
Okay.
And as night falls, you guys can reconvene. And you can make another attempt on the fireflies because they do come out.
Yeah. That's a 19.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're in front of you. Sleight of hand.
Oh, so they didn't need to be in front of fire. Oh. My unlucky self comes through again with a nat one.
Oh.
Yeah, you
catch an angry hornet instead.
you catch a hornet. Yeah, actually.
Take 30 dignity damage.
And when you realize what's in your hands, you let go and you turn and book it right into that wooden stockade fence.
Nice.
Take 1 point of bludgeoning damage
1 point.
Yep.
Ouch.
for bonking your face on it.
Ouch.
Okay. Anybody else want to try for those fireflies?
Yeah,
give it a
I'll
try.
try. Do I need to roll to see or just to catch them?
You know where they are.
Okay. 14.
You're jumping for them, but they are surprisingly hard to catch. My god. You guys are like children. You're just running around on a lawn trying to catch fireflies.
It is.
I mean, you're not wrong.
The guards are just watching us like, these are the people gonna fight the beast.
What
they
sort of
look
check
very
is this?
amused. Oh, and a little worried, yeah.
This is dexterity based, right? Can I try?
Sure, yeah.
What kind of check is it?
The temp
It's
would have
sleight of
gotten
hand.
it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I have a
I'll
plus
try.
5 dex too, Temp. We tried.
So I rolled a 26.
I
Oh,
rolled a 6.
you rolled a 6.
Woo!
Zackrow, you fall down.
Oh.
Minato almost trips on your body, but she like darts to the side, and actually when you do that, you run your face into a firefly that wasn't flashing at that moment, and you just reflexively grab it.
Nice.
And over the course of the next several minutes, you can catch a few more and put them in a jar. And know that tomorrow you will kill these beautiful beasties
Oh.
and turn their bodies to mush. But for
I
now,
eat one while
what?
catching them.
you what?
I eat one while we're catching.
Gotta see what that alchemy ingredient does, you know.
That's completely fair, yeah.
What do
It
fireflies eat?
doesn't
Fire?
taste good.
Smaller bugs.
Oh.
Fire.
Mir wants to give them food on their last night.
They eat plant nectar? I'm pretty sure. Like butterflies, but not.
Mir, we'll find them some and leave them some.
You can put
There's
some
They
flowers
don't know
in
it's their last meal, but it makes her feel better.
That's fair.
Okay. So, yep. So yeah, you managed to capture enough fireflies to moosh into the magic poultice, or paste, or whatever. You just need to, you just need to find the lair, and then you can, set this thing a trap. Alright, so we'll go ahead and you guys can, hide inside the village a night, for another night. And this night, it's not so quiet tonight.
No.
Nothing comes near the stockade fence, but you do hear several very, loud... God, this music, hold on, the music's just fucking... Oh, that's funny, the music track right now is called Firefly Woodlands.
Oh, that's.
I'm skipping it, though, because it's far too cheerful for what you hear. What you do hear in the night is a sort of horrific upscaling screaming. And it's not human. It's some awful animal somewhere in the forest. Or, you know, perhaps not an animal. It's just sort of this... It
Beast.
scales up so far, and it's this rough, scratchy screech, and it scales up so far it actually goes out of your ear, out of your hearing.
That's cool.
Mir like kind of wraps her arms around her head and is like, she doesn't like the noise.
It goes away, but it was there, somewhere out there. So, next day, Tanok tells you that you will all search for the totem.
Yeah, that's what we gotta do. So can I just real quick, point of order, how is this trap thing gonna work?
So what you'll do is, well actually, you tell me, how do you want to trap this beast?
I want to ask Tanok because I'm not sure how the whole totem breaking thing works.
Well, last time it didn't go so hot, actually. He wasn't there. He didn't fight it.
Yeah.
The second time, anyway, the time it actually was killed, because he was elsewhere making sure that it didn't regenerate. He was in the desert. But the first time, they broke its totem, or at least they tried. They broke part of it, and it was already nearby, so it ambushed them. And sort of caught them up in these plant vines, and it didn't harm him. It took care not to, but it did kill two of the 6 people that it was going to be ambushed by. And the others barely got out. And they only got out by literally lighting the entire area on fire.
Yeah, that sounds right. So is it like a vine creature?
No, it's a spirit, sort of.
Spirit. Nature spirit. Got it.
It's
But
this...
like, I want to like
Pardon?
bug Tannock. Is it a plant? I know this sounds dumb.
No, not exactly. It's a spirit. It's not physically a plant. It just... It's sort of an animal?
Okay, I gotcha.
Is there any sort of check to know about this thing, or what?
Yeah, go ahead and roll Arcana.
Yeah, I would love to do that.
Okay. Now that you've
Ooh.
had...
Well, that's a natural 1.
Mm.
Minus my Arcana bonus of -1.
Mir?
Got you,
Yeah,
Mir.
Mir, you know what this is. This is a were plant. You've heard of these before. Yeah, it's a were plant. It's a person who turns into a plant. They're super rare.
It'd be so cool. Okay.
What'd you get, JD?
Pulled up my calculator so that I can calculate this because I don't know.
You don't need a calculator to add. Or at least you shouldn't.
Hush. 22.
Pardon?
22.
Studying nature was never your strong point,
It really wasn't.
and this is not a common myth. But from what Tannock has told you, if this is indeed a spirit creature, it is a spirit creature of the forest. If you treat it like a plant, that probably will do a lot. But you're not sure.
Alright. Well, that's something.
Okay.
Okay, so we break the totem, and where does it show up?
Right there.
Like, at that spot?
It will come to you.
It will come. How fast it comes depends on how far away it was when we broke the thing.
It'll come fast no matter what.
Okay, but can I ensure it's going to be
fast?
Sorry, what was
ensure
that?
where it's going to be within 10 feet?
What do you ask? Wait, what are you asking?
I want to get it into a specific 10-foot wide space so we can set up a trap.
That might be difficult. That depends on what the lair is like. Provided you can find it.
Well, let's take a look.
Alright. You guys are going to go searching, and I want a group survival check.
Alright. Got this.
18.
Well, my bonus is a 0, but I rolled a 1.
12.
Okay. You got an 18,
Survival's a
12.
D20.
Pardon?
D20 plus what? Skill?
Plus your survival.
Tannock, help us.
Oh, right. I'll roll for Tannock.
I got a
I think
7.
some people think being the player character means we're competent.
You got a 7, bro?
17.
Yeah, 7.
Oh, okay. Alright. So that's 2. Did anybody not roll? No, that's it.
I got a 17. Pretty sure you heard that already.
Okay.
Making sure.
Yes. You got a 17. Brom, you got a 7. Zach, you got a what?
I got a 1.
Town got 20. Mir, what'd you get?
12.
Luke, 18. Jesus. Okay. Comes down to the... Alright, hold on just a minute.
We're not doing so hot, huh?
You guys, you spread out. And you remain within calling distance of each other. And Tannock teaches you this sort of like formation where you can go. It's like a search and rescue kind of thing, but you're searching for not a person. You're searching for the lair, and you begin to scour the woodland. And you cover pretty much everything. And you see hide nor hair, or neither hide nor hair of this beast, and you do not find its lair. It takes you the whole day to search the forest.
Yeah.
But wherever it is very well hidden.
The totem isn't something I could look for with locate object, is
It
it?
is not. You have no idea what it looks like. And, well, I suppose you could search for totem.
The nearest totem? Okay.
Go for it. Is there any roll you need to cast that, or is that just a thing?
No,
you do?
I just need to come within 1,000 feet of it
Okay.
for it to register.
And in that case, I will give it this. Oh my god.
Alternately, we rested, right?
Yes.
So I could have prepared locate creature. Let me see how that works.
Locate spirit.
Problem is whether it's basically the same as it within 1,000 feet thing, but
Do you need to have part of the creature?
No. But I think I have to have seen something at least similar.
You have no idea what this thing looks like.
Yeah, it says, or the nearest creature of a specific kind, so long as you have seen such a creature up close.
You
At
do
least
not.
once, which I have not, so that's not going to work.
Let me look at something really quickly. Hold on just a second.
Should we check the hole?
Yeah,
Or
probably
leave?
the hole
Yeah, you can go ahead and go back to the hole and check it out.
is a good thought right there.
I'm gonna check it, and if we don't find anything, I'm at least gonna seal up the hole. Or we could make that a trap for the creature.
Real quick,
Can
what
it
level is
fly?
locate creature?
4th.
Okay. Huh. Tannock's gonna cast it.
What? Okay.
Yeah, Tannock's gonna cast locate creature on it
Right.
with his natural 20 in survival.
King.
And he will lead you. You see him like do this, and he kind of sits there for a minute, and then he sort of moves a little bit, and he's frowning, and he goes, "It's resting right now. We should be able to locate it. It won't like us going near its lair, but as long as we're careful, it won't attack us. Not when there's so many of us, not now.
You can at least find the right area.
It's a
to look
cautious
for.
beast, you're right. Actually, what
And
level's
let's
locate object?
try to be a little bit... locate object is 2nd level.
Okay. Yeah, you guys can head towards in the direction of the creature, and then you'll see him drop locate creature and cast locate object for the totem. He's seen one before. He's broken one before. Yeah, and he can, he'll move towards it. And,
Should we be stealthing it up?
do you want to?
Yes.
Minato always wishes to.
Stealth check.
Unnatural 20.
28.
Nice.
That's a 17.
Okay.
I got a 14.
Zackrow?
Oh. Hang on. Calculating. 9.
9. Okay.
Not okay.
You guys head towards the... Oh, wait, who didn't roll? Brahm.
I got a 14.
Oh,
hear me?
right. Who didn't roll?
I got a 17, but I think I'm...
Oh, fucking Tannock didn't roll. I'm like, who is missing? Okay. Okay. What level is he? That's meta to ask. Alright, you guys head towards the Kurita and towards the lair, and, you actually get quite close before, you hear something rustle, and then nothing. And Tannock, like, freezes. And he goes, it was there. It was right there.
Has it moved now, or?
It's gone now, yes. But
Okay.
Oh.
it was there.
How does it go so
moves.
fast?
What?
How does it go so fast?
This is its home. This is the forest, is its territory. It belongs here.
Fast.
But as you go a little further, you do emerge into what looks like a sort of valley clearing, almost. And it is like a leaf-strewn hollow, and you see that underneath this embankment, there's sort of a cavern dug out of the dirt, and it actually goes back quite a bit. And you start to see, like, looking around the edges of it, you see, and you smell a couple of decaying corpses.
What?
They smell
Oh.
more earthy
People
than corpses normally do.
Corpses, or-
There's one or two humans, but a lot of animals, actually. Like sheep. There's like 4 sheep. It's kind of ridiculous.
Okay, so sheep are not awful, but still.
And 1 horse. And when you look further, you can creep into the clearing because the thing is nowhere nearby. You can look into the cave hole, and you see just jutting out of the back of the little sort of hollow is a big, long, like, smooth, polished wooden stake. And on that, there are a couple of small animal skulls that have been impaled through it, but it is unmistakably what could be referred to as a totem.
Alright.
How big is this? Like, could we theoretically pick it up and move it, or?
Yeah, provided you can pull it out of the wall.
Without breaking it, please.
Disrupting it might be breaking it as well.
Okay, so maybe we should prepare for the worst. Is this, do you think this clearing is a good place to make a stand? Is this an okay time of day? Just preparing for the inevitable.
Minato asks, what's his name? Tannock?
Mhm.
If it can be removed from the nest, or if it should just be left alone.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't want to risk disrupting it.
Alright,
I know.
so we disrupt it when we feel like bringing the thing.
Yes,
About how large is it?
very. Far larger than you or I.
Like
Okay.
20 feet? 50?
I don't know, let me look at it real quick. Perhaps up to about... It's probably about 15 feet tall. It's not super giant, but... depends on how old it is. And, Tannock says, we'd best leave this area before it gets suspicious. We'll go back to the village. Tonight, we'll make the poultice. And then...
Okay.
tomorrow we'll kill it. That's where we'll end for tonight.
Okay.
Okay. I will be right back to chat with you. Let me go ahead and outro the stream. Oops, went a little bit over. Oh wow, looks like I can almost see my chat. Hold on, if I maximize the screen, maybe I can see it. Nope, not really. Monsters take down the brushes. Damn it, Demiser. I somehow missed that because my frickin' monitor's not connecting. Lesser monsters to take down the bourgeoisie. Can you hear the kobolds sing? That's pretty good. Okay. Hey, thanks guys for stopping by tonight. I'm gonna go play some video games because it's video games day or whatever for another 2 hours. And I will be back on Thursday evening for something. It's probably gonna be like Stardew Valley or something. There's a chance that it could be what the hell are my words? That it could be Skyrim, but it's probably gonna be Stardew Valley. Do not think that I'm going to be able to stream this Friday, and then I will be back Sunday and the next Tuesday for more Dungeons and Dragons. We will complete this adventure with the Leshen. Because that, of course, is what it is. I like The Witcher. Let me live. Alrighty. You guys have a good night now. Before you go to sleep, I would appreciate it if you would take a couple minutes to wander out your house. Make sure you don't have any extra lights on, any electronic devices plugged in that are not in use, any chargers plugged in that are not charging anything, any water dripping from your faucets, etc. Do that, if you would, as a favor to me and to your planet. In an effort to conserve power and resources, I fucked up the outro. Big surprise! When was the last time I haven't done that? Yeah, I'll go ahead and play Tale of a Life Seeker. Go ahead and enjoy some sweet, sweet tunes. And I will see you guys on Thursday evening. Good night.